I graduated from EndiCott back in 2005 with a degree in hospitality management, and then I stayed for an additional year and I received my master's in business. And then I left. I worked in Boston for 3 years. I was a banquet manager for the Westin Hotel in the city. And around 8 years ago, I had the pleasure of coming back to work at EndiCott. I did a lot of domestic recruiting for quite some time. Now I'm doing mainly the international recruiting portion of the college. Very, very excited for this new partnership, and very, very excited to visit India for the first time in a few weeks. So I think what I'll do today, I'll give you a quick presentation so you can actually see what EndiCott is all about. I will also show you a short 5-minute video about all the features of EndiCott. Then we can get into details in terms of the programs that we offer. One of the main key features of EndiCott, which is the co-op internship program. I'm going to give you some examples of where students are actually completing this kind of experiences, and then we'll open it up for a discussion in terms of questions and answers. So this is our campus. We're located, let me see if I can get rid of this. Can you see the whole screen, or you see that thing in the middle?
We can see the whole screen and your video also.
Let me see if I can get rid of that. Is it better now?
Yeah, this is better. Yeah, this is better. You can go ahead. We can see the full screen.
So this is our campus. We're located 20 miles, which is 32 kilometers north of Boston. As you can see, we're located right on the ocean. We do have 3 private beaches. It is considered to be one of the most amazing and spectacular campuses in the United States. It's located probably in one of the most affluent neighborhoods in Massachusetts. It's a very safe and secure campus where at night the campus is gated. The safety and the security of the students is one of the most important features that we take pride in. One of the nicest things about our campus and our location is that we are located half an hour away from Boston, but we're not in the city. So the students are safe, they're secure, they're part of a community, and that's what makes the campus very, very special. So this is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to present to you our video, so you can actually see what EndiCott is all about, hear from different people on campus, and really get an understanding what we have to offer, hear from the students, from administration, and see what a campus is all about.
Located 20 miles from Boston on the historic North Shore, EndiCott is one of the most spectacular campuses in the United States. Founded in 1939, EndiCott is a vibrant and unique, largely residential college, offering bachelor, master, and doctoral degrees in over 50 fields of study, ranging from business to communication, from the arts and sciences to sports science and fitness. EndiCott hosts state-of-the-art facilities, a tradition of academic excellence, and a unique, hands-on approach to higher education.
There's a tremendous amount of encouragement on this campus.
Students come from all over the world to study at EndiCott, and over 40% of our students study abroad during their college careers.
We all share the same hopes, the same dreams, and we can learn from you.
My name is Manuel, and I'm from Caracas, Venezuela. Yo de verdad que amo EndiCott.
EndiCott was the first college in the nation to require 3 distinct internships, including a semester-long internship during a student's senior year. Our students graduate with a degree and a resume.
I did my internship at Brigham and Women's Hospital and started to feel more confident with my abilities and starting to feel a little bit more prepared to take the boards.
With 56 championships in the last 10 years, EndiCott offers one of the finest Division III athletic programs in the United States. A wide variety of visual and performing arts creates a rich and diverse environment for faculty and students alike.
Beautiful.
I know it's a cliche, and I know it's very hokey, but it becomes a little bit like family.
I think the students that get to come here automatically have someone that's embracing them and helping them through their 4 years instead of saying best of luck.
We strive here at EndiCott to make an EndiCott education affordable to everybody. As Dean of Financial Aid, that's my promise and that's my commitment to you. You have a lot of one-on-one experience with the teachers. They know your name. They know if you're not at class, which is good because then you get held accountable. For people like me who like to sleep in.
The professors definitely go above and beyond. You're not just a number at EndiCott.
You make great friends at EndiCott, and it's really prepared me for life after college.
I love EndiCott so much, I convinced my sister to come here.
I walk around campus and see people that I know everywhere, ask how their day is, how they're doing, if they want to hang out. And that's just something you don't get at a big college or university.
Small, great community, it's tightly knit, so everyone knows each other, everyone pulls together.
We're very proud of EndiCott College. The location is spectacular. The facilities, the new buildings, the laboratories, the research centers, the athletic facilities, they're state of the art. It's more than buildings. It's more than location. It's about a community that believes you can grow and develop into what you want to be and what you can be. This year, 53% of our students receive jobs from their internship sites. That is unheard of in higher education. Look at EndiCott College as an opportunity for you. It's an opportunity to grow, to learn, and become a strong professional.
Discover the experience. Discover EndiCott.
We have 4 beaches.
There's no reason you shouldn't want to come here.
Excellent. So I'm going to show you, with you some additional information about the college in terms of. So the college is located, was established in 1939, and it's named after John Endicott, which was the first governor of the Massachusetts Bay Colony. Like I mentioned before, we're located right on the ocean, 3 private beaches, 20 miles north of Boston, which is the capital, college capital of the world, which will give the students great access to meet with friends and meet other people outside of the classroom. The campus is around 235 acres. There's 56 buildings, 30 different residence halls, going all the way from traditional residence halls to apartments, suites, oceanside living. Some of them are separate, females only. Really invested a lot of money and a lot of effort to make sure that we give the students the best accommodation possible. Around 2,700 students, undergraduate students, around 2,400 graduate students, and with the size of the college, 100% of the classes are less than 40, 98% is less than 30. Average class size at EndiCott is around 17 to 18 students per class. We don't have teacher assistants, we don't have graduate assistants, so we really provide the students with very strong academic environment when they can feel comfortable talking to the professors, going to the professors after the class. We don't have lecture halls, and each one of our professors, they have office hours, open door policy, and a lot of support systems available in place, going all the way from mentoring, tutoring, writing center, all of those available for free to make sure that the students are doing academically well. In terms of degrees, we're offering all sorts of degrees, ranging all the way from doctorate to master's, but we will mainly focus on the bachelor degrees that we offer. In terms of accreditation, the college is accredited by the New England Association of Schools and Colleges, but would then some of the schools have accreditation above and beyond the normal accreditation. So, for example, our program in nursing is accredited, interior design, the entire School of Art, sports management, athletic training, and students who are interested in hospitality management, there is an additional accreditation on top of that. When it comes to campus life, very, very important for an international student. 90% of our students live on campus. 90% of the students live there for the entire 4 years, and they stay at EndiCott over the weekend. We can talk about engagement and some of the things that take place over the weekend, but it is extremely, extremely residential campus. In terms of student life, we have over 70 clubs and organizations. Community service is very, very important for us. The students completing over 20,000 hours of community service. We're very fortunate to have what we have, but we really want to make sure that we give to the community in any way that we can. There's opportunities to get involved in Model United Nations, different clubs, different organizations, political activities. So there's a lot of ways to get involved on campus. In terms of athletics, we compete in a very competitive level in D3 athletics. You can see the list of the sports that we have over there. Only 20% of our students will participate in some sort of varsity kind of a sport, but I would say like 85 to 90% of the students will play some sort of intramural sports ranging all the way from basketball, soccer, softball, hockey, field hockey. So there's a lot of opportunities to get involved and just have fun using the beautiful facilities that we have. In terms of academic programs that we offer at EndiCott, we have the School of Art and Sciences. This is the largest school that we have at EndiCott to have the majority of the students, but it's holding the majority of the majors. Under the School of Art and Sciences, you can see all of the STEM programs going all the way from mathematics, bioengineering, biology and biotechnology, computer science, environmental science, and those will be some of the programs that we have over there. In terms of the facilities for most of those programs, I hope that you had a chance to see some of them during the video. We have a brand new center for life science and business that was opened 2 years ago. We have top-of-the-line laboratories. We're one of the only few schools in New England, actually in the Northeast, that have an online cadaver, machines that can analyze DNA within few hours. So really top-of-the-line equipment when it comes to degree in the STEM area. The School of Business is the second largest school within EndiCott, offering a degree in accounting and 5 different options in management, entrepreneurship, finance, international business, and marketing. In terms of communications, we offer digital media, which offer journalism, filmmaking, and an advertising degree. The School of Education, probably not going to be a good fit for most of the programs, since if you're traveling overseas, the licensure will vary. But the program over here, Educational Studies, that will work very, very well for international students who would like to study education at EndiCott. In terms of the School of Hospitality Management, we're offering some really, really unique programs. In terms of events management, we're one of the only programs that offer that, giving the students an opportunity to understand what does it mean to work in the events management, from organizing conferences to weddings, not-for-profit events, international hospitality management, and a very, very unique program in hotel management. When it comes to that specific area, I will show you later on where students are doing internships, but very, very popular that students will complete an overseas internship when it comes to the hospitality management. The School of Art and Sciences, Sports Science and Fitnesses offer degrees in athletic training, exercise science, sports management. And one of the nice things that we also offer in coach certification. So for students who are really interested in business, really interested in psychology or anywhere of the STEM programs, they can still get coaching certification, you know, just to continue with sports and activities later on in life. The School of Nursing, I'm not sure if that's going to be a great opportunity for an international student, because transferring a nursing degree from a country to a country might be a little bit challenging. And last but not least, the School of Visual and Performing Arts, offering very, very unique programs such as art therapy that really is a combination of psychology and art for students who are looking to help other people. It's a very, very unique program. Graphic design, interior design with a 5-year master's program in interior architecture. The nice thing about that specific school is that even though you're a business major, you're a bioengineering major, you can always go back and be a part of the drama club, be a part of the photography club, use the beautiful facilities that we have. So it's a beautiful, beautiful kind of a facility. The internship program at EndiCott, that's really the most important thing that we have. Some people call it internship, some people call it co-op. But EndiCott was the first college in the United States to require that each one of our students will complete 3 distinguished internship experience, regardless the major of study that they selected. So at EndiCott, we have what we call an upside-down curriculum. And what does it mean? A lot of colleges and universities, you will take general education for 2 years. At EndiCott, that's not the case. So let's say if a student is interested in bioengineering, biotechnology, biology, that's where they will start in the first semester. So they will take classes within biology, they will take classes within the liberal arts curriculum, which is required from each and one of our students. And on top of that, they will take some electives. And immediately after the student complete the first semester, they are required to complete the first internship experience. That first internship experience is 120 hours experience as listed right over here. It will give the students an opportunity to make sure that they like it, but sometimes even more important, they will know if they don't like it. And it's better to make a change after the first semester and not to wait for a semester away from graduation. The first 2 internships are 5.5 weeks each, and typically can take place either back home or in the Boston area. We can accommodate that. The majority of the students will complete the internship during the winter break. We give the students a longer winter break, but typically the international students will use the break to be at home and complete their first internship in the summer. Those internships are mandatory. There's no way around it. You have to complete a first internship in your freshman year before you can go to your sophomore year. So when talking specifically about the first internship experience, some of the companies that you can take a look over here go all the way from CBS, Cell Signaling, which is a huge company that analyzes DNA and working on prosthetics. Citizens Bank, it goes towards IBA, ING, L'Oreal when it comes to the fashion, Kraft when it comes to sport. You can see that TD Bank, which is a huge bank, Puma, MIT, and all sorts of different opportunities when it comes to that. When we're looking at the semester-long internship, the semester-long internship will take place during the student's senior year, and they don't go to classes for that whole experience. So instead of waking up in the morning and go to class, they will wake up in the morning, jump on the train, go to Boston, and really get a semester long of life experience. So when you're taking a look on where students are actually completing those internships, you can see over here, goes all the way from Bank of America to the Boston Celtics, and continue to Brown Brothers, a huge investment company here, Cell Signaling again, but continue on towards the FBI, Fidelity, IBM, and there's some really, really amazing other opportunities over here, going all the way from Oracle to Google. So really great opportunities for the students. Since those internships at EndiCott are required, we do also have an additional feature which is very, very important, is that each one of our students is still required to complete a senior thesis. So they have to go to complete a research kind of a project during the senior year. So within 4 years, our students are graduating with at least 3 professional working experiences and a resume. They will have a research project, and then there's also opportunities to go ahead and study abroad in many different locations that we have. So what do we see as a result of that internship experience? 98% of our students were either employed full-time or in graduate school full-time within 6 months of graduation. 90% of the students who are employed really working in the field that is related to the major of studies. If you study bioengineering, but now you're working in a restaurant, that's not good enough, and we really want to make sure that our students are successful immediately after graduation. 53% of our students receive a job from a former internship site. That's very exciting, because if you go and you work for Fidelity, we would like you to be in a position where you go back to India, you go back to your home country, and you can say, I worked for Fidelity for 18 months. Or with the new STEM initiative, when you can actually stay for 3 years, you can say, I work for Genzyme, I work for Cell Signaling, I work for Mass General Hospital, and that will open some doors for the students when they come back to the home country, unless they get a sponsorship to stay here in the United States. One of the other things that you can take a look over here, you can actually see the salary information. What we're talking about is the value, and we're well aware that studying in the United States might be very, very costly, but we really want to make sure that you know what will be the opportunities available for you as a result of that whole internship experience. When speaking on the semester-long internship and what are students actually doing after graduation, you can see that students are completing their education in some of the best grad school possible, and you will see some of the companies where students actually got employed after graduation, going all the way from the Boston Celtics, the Brigham and Women's Hospital, continuing to the Citigroup, and Ernst & Young, PricewaterhouseCoopers, some of the biggest accounting firms out there, Oracle, which is a huge software company, Sikorsky, which actually manufacture helicopters, Raytheon, and it continues on and on and on. So some great opportunities for our graduates. In terms of admissions, EndiCott is not a part of the common application. Application will require your transcript from the school, a letter of recommendation, an essay, and either SATs, ACTs, or TOEFL or IELTS. Resume is optional, but it's very, very important that if you have great activities that you would like to share with us, we'll be more than happy to get a resume as well. In terms of tuition and financial aid, we're looking like around $31,500 for tuition, and the room and board is listed over there as well. And we do provide merit scholarship from students from India. So there's no separate application. As soon as we receive the application, you will automatically be reviewed for that merit scholarship. And in case that you are accepted to the college and you receive a merit scholarship, you will know that right away as soon as you get your acceptance letter to EndiCott. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you today, and I would love to take some questions.
Thank you very much, Audit. It was like complete details webinar, so we got all the information. But still, the counselors and I think Aditi already shown the interest too for this college. So if you have any questions, please feel free to write it down in the chat box window, which you can see on the right hand side, so that I can check with the our delegates. So the first question one of the students, Aditi, asked is, what does Associate of Arts or Science mean?
What's the difference between Bachelor of Art and Bachelor of Science?
Yes.
It depends on the area of study. So for example, if you're interested in photography, or if you're interested in interior design, you're probably going to get a Bachelor of Arts. If you're interested in biology or biotechnology, you will receive a degree in science. So it's really the definition of what the degree is all about. But it's all under one category, which is an undergrad baccalaureate kind of a degree. But it really depends on the major.
Okay. The second question asked by the student is, what are the internships opportunities available for them?
What are the internships that will be available for students? It really depends on the major. Do they have any specific area of study that they would like to know?
It's like mainly for the undergraduate programs if the students are doing in the business or computer science.
So when it comes to the business, internships that can be available can be anywhere from Bank of America, Citibank, Fidelity, some of the investment companies, some of the insurance, some of the venture capitalists. So there's really, really quite a great opportunities when it comes to that. So let's say when we have a business industry night at EndiCott, we will have Ernest & Young, PricewaterhouseCoopers, really some of the best companies that will come and work with our students and recruit the students on a daily basis. Right now, we are in a very great position where we have more internships, more employers looking for our employees, for our students, than we actually have students. So we're in a great position that students can get the best internships and best job offer possible. When it comes to computer science, students will do internships anywhere from Google to Oracle to Raytheon, IBM, some of the local startups. One of the nicest things that the problems that we have in computer science right now is that students will probably be hired at the beginning of their senior year with a very competitive kind of a salary, with a very competitive kind of a company. So sometimes one of the biggest obstacles that we have is to convince the students that you have to graduate. I know that you have a great career opportunities available for you right now, but you have to make sure that you get your degree. So really some amazing opportunities, 100% employment rate immediately after graduation, sometimes even before graduation.
And you also mentioned the tuition fees around $30,000 to $34,000 per year. So what kind of scholarship the students can expect from the schools if they have the good GPA and the good IELTS and TOEFL?
So I would say that scholarship can be in a range of, it really depends on the grade, like you mentioned. Some students might not qualify for a scholarship, but a good student can anticipate to receive anywhere between $10,000 to $12,000 per year, renewable every single year as long as they maintain a 3.0 GPA at EndiCott. It's important to remember that Boston, studying in the Boston area, having the access for all of those kind of companies and all of that kind of internships definitely come with a price. And if you're taking a look at the total cost of EndiCott compared to some other colleges and university in the Boston area, you will see that we're probably one of the less expensive programs in the whole Boston area. So if you compare us to some of the competitors in the Boston market, we're probably $20,000 less than many of the other options available to international students in the area.
And also another questions comes is that what are the IELTS or TOEFL requirement, and if the student have the less IELTS, is this possible he can do the ESL in house?
We do have some ESL agreements, so definitely we can work around that. The minimum for the TOEFL is around 79. The minimum for the IELTS is around 6.5. Averages are typically higher than that. But let's say if we have a phenomenal student who have a 4.0 GPA but have less than a perfect score, that's definitely something that we can work around. The most important thing for us is really the GPA and to see how the students have done academically over the past 4 years.
Okay. What you can do that is that if you have any other questions, please feel free to ask here. And in the meantime, I'll just check it out if any questions comes here. Okay. So the start date, there's a counselor asked the question, how many start dates we have? Generally, the university is having fall and the spring. Do we also offer summer intake?
We don't have a summer intake. We do have two intakes. The first one that will be available for students will be September, and the second one will be January. I was talking to Abby. Our deadline is usually March 15th, but we're going to make an exception for your students because we're just starting that relationship, and so students can start applying anywhere from now. I would say till probably the later part of May, the beginning of June, because we really want to make sure that we give you enough sufficient time to get your appointment at the embassy and get your visa. So two intakes, September and January.
Okay. And you are saying that we can extend the deadline for the fall intake if we have
Absolutely.
students. Okay, that's
Yes.
great. That's great. That's great. So generally the students, what are the steps they have to follow? Like you have online applications, or they can send you the PDF applications along with the documents to get the I-20 from university.
I think the best thing to do is to fill up the online application and then send all the documents electronically from your office directly to my attention. That will short the whole process, and that will also save substantial amount of money on shipping cost. So do the online application and then follow up with an email from your office with the grades, transcripts, letter of recommendation, and then that will allow me to get back to the student faster. And we don't lose anything in the mail. We know exactly when we receive it. So you know that you can promise a student that the application, the admission decision will be available for them pretty quick.
Okay. Um, One more students ask any questions that is there any chance to get the complete scholarships, or what is the maximum scholarships which we can receive from the university or from your college?
I think the range will be anywhere between between 0 and 12,000 per year. Um, but yet again, it really depends on the scores and the grades. There's a lot of value that we provide to students. At EndiCott, you graduate in 4 years with 3 professional working experiences. You will work with some of the best companies in the Boston area. You will be exposed to multinational company, Fortune 100 companies. That's what we provide to our students. So when it comes in terms of the campus, when you see the campus and you look again on the video and some of the photos that we have on our website, you will see what we provide to the students. So in terms of cost, we are less expensive than many, but we provide a great program that really gives the students some great advantages of being extremely successful after graduation. And if you take a look at the salaries that are available for someone who just graduated from a computer science program, let's say, you're looking at anywhere from $70,000 to $80,000 starting salary for first year program for computer science, sometimes even higher than that. So really giving you some great opportunity to start your career on the right side and really making some great professional success immediately after graduation.
Okay, and what are the most popular programs which you think that in the international students you have in your campus, and those programs you focus for this year to get more international students?
The most programs definitely will be business. Computer science is becoming extremely popular as well, and we'll see more and more students applying for the bio and bioengineering programs. Additional programs that are very popular with the international students will be hospitality management, international studies, international business. Those will be the most popular programs for the international population.
Okay, and it's like you have your in-house evaluation team, right? So they don't have to go to the VAS or NSCS member to evaluate their documents. You have your team who can do the evaluation for international students.
We do not. We do not. So, however, if the transcripts are translated,
Hmm.
I will be able to evaluate them. But we do not have an on-house. So, um, I definitely will need your help at the beginning to make sure that we can work it together.
That means if the students has finished their degree in the English, you can do the evaluation for them to get the I-20.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. That's we want. Okay, okay. I think that's all. All the questions comes now. Praveen, you have any questions from the Indo branch? You there, Praveen?
Not at this point. I can tell you that I was working with Abby for quite some time since we met in Miami.
Okay.
I'm very, very excited to come and visit you, see your operation, meet with your students, and make this relationship work and be productive for both of us for a very long time.
Sure, definitely, definitely. And I think we already start. Praveen, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, Abby.
Hey, Audit.
Let me see if I can see something happen here.
I've been struggling with the connection here, so even entire Indore team couldn't hear Audit today. But we will, of course, try to do the. So we had that student Aditi Nima. So did she ask question to Audit about psychology?
Yeah, she asked some questions regarding the scholarships, regarding the eligibility, but psychology, no, she has not asked the question. So if you have, you can ask directly.
Okay, probably I'll call her to the office and then I can take Audit on Skype, probably today or tomorrow. But sorry from here, as soon as I started, I couldn't hear. So we had no chance that not in a single device we've been able to hear Audit and the webinar. But we will be hearing, listening to the webinar on a recording side today or tomorrow. But right now, no questions from here.
Very good.
But as Audit is now joining, so we finally got a confirmation from him this morning. So we will welcome him to our Indian Education Fair, where we're going to take him to all the cities with us, Abhishek.
That's great news. That's good news. Okay, that's great. So I think Audit, thank you very much for your time, which you
You're
have.
very, very welcome. And please stay in touch. Abby definitely knows how to get a hold of me. So if I can help you or any of your students in any way,
Sure.
please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I think it's very important that we continue to talk and develop this relationship so we can start seeing some results as soon as possible.
Definitely. And Audit, if possible for you, if you can share this presentation with us, which you shown today,
Yes.
along with that,
Yes.
any brochures and flyers you have, that would be really helpful for us to recruit the students.
Absolutely. I know that I'm going to make some changes to this presentation. I'm definitely going to add some photos so you
Okay.
can actually share those with your students.
Okay.
But if I do a lot of photos, this kind of presentation, sometimes it gets stuck. You never know. But the file that I will send you will be a little bit nicer, and I hope to get it to you by the end of the week.
Sure, definitely. Thank you very much, Dan. Thanks,
You're very,
everybody.
very welcome.
Webinar. Bye bye. Take care. Bye, Abby.
Excellent.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Audit. Thank you, audience.
Bye bye. Bye bye.